Hey guys, so it's that time again, so let's get to it. So here we have the filters, small box in it. There is even something like a filter guide as an app. Then we have sticker and some paperwork. Oh, nice. Cleaning cloth, some instructions how to use them, and some more instructions. So that's what's inside the box. Let's see whether I can put them on the Mavic and leave them on there. So there have been rumors about problems with the startup, so that the gimbal kind of like stuck or got caught, and I hope that's not the case. Alright, so let's check out the free filters. So here on the right we have at first the CP filter, what is basically a pole filter. Then we have the ND8 filter and the 16. So the basic difference between those filters is the higher your ND is, the more gray they get. So if you look through the filters, you see that the ND16 on the left is way darker and more grayer than the ND8, and the CP filter on the other hand is basically clear and has just a little bit of gray in it. So let's put them on the Mavic and see how they perform. Alright, so let's start with the CP filter. I decided to collapse the wings and leave the gimbal mount back here attached so it has more stabilization. I take the filter and grab the gimbal gently here and I push it on. So no click or anything, but you can see that it sits very evenly. Let's do the same with the others. Just hold the gimbal and pull gently and off it goes. Same with the ND16 here. Hold the gimbal and push on gently. Very easy switching. Let's see what happens if you now power up the Mavic. Alright, so before you start, don't forget to remove the gimbal hook. Alright, so looking good to me. Now we know that the filters just work fine on the Mavic. So before we get out and take it for a spin, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to always stay up to date what I'm about to do with the Mavic and what's new with it. So let's get out and see how the filters work. Alright guys, so yesterday I went out to grab some beautiful footage with the filters and the Mavic, and I totally screwed the footage up because I was fiddling around with the sharpness settings of the Mavic, and trust me, you don't want to do that. I reduced the sharpness by 2 steps and it was all smooshy and you could not even recognize trees or anything else. Today we don't have the best conditions to grab some new footage, but let's see how the filters operate under these conditions. This first recording will serve as our reference. It's the raw untouched footage, so no color grading or color correction was applied. To achieve a similar look on all 4 runs, I used the waypoint mode of the Mavic, so if you don't know how to use it or how to set it up, tell me in the comments below and I will do a separate episode on that function. With the CP filter installed, you still have to use a shutter speed of 1000, but you can see on the edge of the waves that you have more details and you don't have as much reflections as before. In the turning movement there is no motion blur at all and the picture is very crispy. With the ND8 filter applied, I was able to lower the shutter speed to 400. The colors are a bit more vibrant than before. While the Mavic is turning, you get a bit of motion blur and the picture isn't that crispy anymore. With the ND16 filter, I was even able to go down to a shutter speed of 100, so you are pretty close to the movie and cine look everyone is aiming for. While the Mavic is turning, you will get a lot of motion blur, and this is the thing that we all know from big screen movies. To give you a better impression how the different settings affect the footage, I decided to give you a side-by-side comparison of all the 4 runs I did. I tried to sync them up as good as I could. Especially at the end you will notice the big difference in the motion blur and how it affects the feeling of the footage. Alright guys, so now you've seen the footage, what do you think about the results? Post in the comments below and tell me what you think. I think that the CP filter is a great advantage on top of the Mavic, and the ND filters will be of great use in a summer sunny day. I also was able to take a peek at the fixed wing mode today, and I will do another episode on that one. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see when it comes out. So I hope this was helpful today, and I'm looking forward to see you guys next time.